5 members of trust are the construction committee members. Then we have technical team of 5 persons, eminent person. अदरवाइज कोई भी पंचायत का काम जिसमें पूरे 130 करोड़ लोग इन्वॉल्व हों, जिनकी आस्था हो, कभी नहीं हो सकता. This is the vision of Prime Minister who has created all this. So my point is कि जब तक आप सिस्टम से और गवर्नेंस से काम नहीं करेंगे, it's very difficult. So I think इससे ज़्यादा same thing I will repeat. Rather than I would like to take some questions later on. So thank you very much once again GMA and Mr. Dharmender ji, Anil ji, to invite me here.
Thanks, Dr. Mittal, for showing us the importance of governance in our organization. How important is it? There are a few examples. Immediate things looks so simple, but setting up the board and giving, or I would say, delegation of the things. That's something which today is very difficult. It's easy when we think about it, but when you really execute it, it takes a lot of efforts to really delegate the things. Now I invite Mr. Samit Gambhir to come and address the audience. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you GMA for inviting me here. Thanks to Mr. Dharmender ji, thanks to Amit, thanks to my friend Visha and gathering here. I think it's a privilege to be here. Sorry. So I think it's a privilege to be here in Ghaziabad, and it was really wonderful listening to Dr. Mittal. He's got a lot of experience in a lot of things, and I know he's in the board of many companies. I think he's stolen some of my words, because I wanted to say that I am born and brought up in Ghaziabad, which he said, and I also wanted to say that I did my schooling and college from Ghaziabad. It's always a pleasure for me to attend a Ghaziabad function. But that's something we have to I wanted to say also, because you can take person out of Ghaziabad, but Ghaziabad cannot be taken out of a person. So I'm always a Ghaziabad. It's like a come to me as well. So they've stated me that the role of a governance is very important in ESG, no doubt about that. ESG is a buzzword today, and everyone is talking about ESG. Everywhere you saw, global level, ESG is a very, very buzzword. And the role of governance, of course, is very, very important. I will say if you talk about 30% also, but the governance goes up to 40% in some metrics whenever the people get it. But when I'm talking about the role of governance, since the main theme is ESG, I thought let's put 2 or 3 slides on the ESG first, and then we'll come back to the role of governance. So, if you really talk about ESG meaning, it is basically an approach to evaluate the extent to which the company works on the social goal. So, idea is very old, very purana. It's not necessary that what do you do, how do you make profit. It's necessary that how do you, what do you do is not necessary. It's necessary that how do you do your work. Very important for an organization that in what manner are you doing your work. Is that Is that climate friendly? Is that something which is in favor of your employees? Is that something you're taking care of your communities? Is that something you're taking care of your people? You have policies, etc., etc. So ESG. So I would say it's something not very new for India particularly. I would not say it's a new, frankly. हम जब छोटे होते थे, we used to learn PPP, planet, people, and profit. So ultimately, idea was that you not only have to make profit, but you have to take care of the planet, you have to take care of the people also. So I would not say it's a new term. It's a new concept, but it's maybe a new term, but it's not a new concept, particularly for India also. And India के अंदर, I'll come to that also, but we can always say that this was always there, but now the need, since India has become a global village, the world has become a global village, and for India we need to demonstrate the things, number one. Number two, it was a pressure from the investors that we rate your organization on the ESG basis, we rank your organization on the ESG basis. So I think criteria जो use होता है investors से, वो basically ये होता है what kind of impact does the company have on environment, what kind of a carbon footprint the company has, sustainable efforts, how the company improve its social, what kind of social things company is doing, are you taking care of your employees well, are you taking care of the community well, and then governance, of course. Governance was always, very much present in Indian industry, particularly, after the CBS come out and CBS started giving us a lot of governance norms and all, and then CBS listing regulation and all talks a lot about governance. So much about the governance we already have in India, which is mostly applicable on listed entity, but it's good to have a kind of a not even a non-listed organization also. But we have done a lot on governance, and everything is present in our regulation also. But someone rightly said in the morning session that ESG is not a check the box. If you are saying that ESG compliance, if you are saying a governance compliance, no, it is not a check the box. It has to be from within. It is a DNA of organization. It's a culture, and what it is very much present in the culture of an Indian company, I'm telling you. So if you really see that you are complying ESG, you are complying governance, no, that is not the intent. Intent is that are you implementing the things which are there or not? It is in your DNA. It is in the culture of your organization, or that's very important for ESG to be. So if you're talking about the brief history of ESG, I think it started in 2004. ये term कैसे आया इंडिया में, मतलब globally चल तो रहा था, सबको मालूम था environment is a very old thing, PPP जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, social governance, everything is very old thing. But how this term was coined in 2004, around 20 financial institutions facilitated. There was a report which was given by UN Global Compact. Global Compact is like networking team of a lot of people, wherein a lot of businessmen, a lot of investors, financial institutions, etc., etc. So when they came out with a report called "Who Cares Wins," and the report was basically, there was a series of recommendations in the report to integrate environment, social, and governance. We were talking separately about environmental, we were talking separately about social things, CSR things, we were talking about governance. So this report came, and then they recommended that we need to integrate all these things. I think this is how the company should be evaluated. Not only on the profit of the company, not only on the financial figure of the company, but also the non-financial figure of the company to be evaluated. We really have to see what a company does in terms of environment, what a company does in terms of social issues and all. So that's how this term came. And after that, in 2005, all these institutions again come together. They met in Zurich. They invited a lot of other institutions also, and then they say that we need to integrate, and that's where the term ESG came up. So 2004 से term ESG came up, and all the investors, and then the investors agreed, yes, this is another way of evaluating company, and we should